Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 23, and today we are returning with 4 more big games with Palermo in the Serie A, including our first ever battle with Juventus as well, which I'm really excited for. So, lots to get through today. Let's just get straight to it. Is the hat working? I'm not too sure. I looked at it earlier and I was thinking, oh, it looks okay, it looks pretty cool, but nah, I don't think it's suited to me really. But yeah, the 4 games today are against Lazio away, Juventus at home, Spal away, and also just realising I thought the 4th and final game was Benevento at home, but instead it's a cup game, the Coppa Nazionale. Will take on Atalanta in the quarter-finals. I thought the Benevento game came first, my mistake. So yeah, 3 Serie A games and a Coppa Nazionale game too. What's not to love? So let's just dive straight into the first game. We've got Lazio away, a battle between 2 sides who had a really good start to the season. Lazio right now is sitting in 5th place. We are sitting in 3rd place, so should be a good test this one. We're away. Let's get the win. So first game of today's episode, it's a 5th versus 3rd clash as we travel to Rome to take on Lazio at the Stadio Olimpico, a stadium I'd love to visit one day in real life. This is going to be a really tough clash for us, especially on the back of our first defeat of the season with Palermo at home to Bologna. And I made an interesting change to our lineup as well. Same 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but Rolando Mandragora, who's been playing centre-back all season long, is now going to move up the pitch to play in his natural CM role, and Mariani, the 16-year-old potential to centre-back, will start alongside Bonifazi as well. First game, Lazio, tough one, but let's go get that win.
Vedremo se anche oggi gli ospiti forniranno la consueta prova di solidità in difesa come hanno fatto finora, ma a casa sono la squadra meno battuta di tutto il torneo.
Hanno dimostrato una solidità incredibile in difesa, concedendo pochissimo. Non sarà facile per gli avversari fare gol oggi.
Early chance for Lazio. Felipe Anderson gives it back to his teammate, but Mariani, starting today, blocks that shot. And Barella sends it through to Moise Kean. Want to see a good, solid effort from Mariani today if the 16-year-old is to get more minutes this season in the first team. That was a terrible fake shot by Cutrone, but he has won it back there. Well done. And rolls it inside, and Barella is through. But it's a good stop by the goalkeeper. That fake shot by Cutrone was like the worst I've ever done. He did well to win it back though, but Nicolo Barella denied by a very good save. Still 0-0. We don't... Oh, great save again. It's Cutrone. And then Mejia. Oh no, it's cleared off the line by the goalkeeper now. And away go Lazio. I was about to say there, we don't have to win this game in a 5th versus 3rd clash. One of the teams in good form to start the season off. And if we can bounce back from that Bologna defeat, that will be a real good statement of our intent this season. 3 quick saves in succession though by the Lazio keeper. Keeps them still on level terms. That was amazing goalkeeping. That was one quite remarkable double save by the Lazio goalkeeper there. I mean, the first save to deny Barella and turn it behind for a corner was good. The second save to deny Cutrone from the header was good as well. But the 3rd save in particular was just, it was unbelievable, heroic goalkeeping. And thus the score is still 0-0. We have made a brighter start to the game though, so let's keep applying the pressure with Keane finding Barella, trying to give it him back, and Wallace gets it away. We've made a very good start to this game. Rolando's looking okay in the centre midfield role as well, being pushed up further up the pitch as well. And most importantly, once again, every time we go forward, we look like putting that ball in the back of the net. I love our strike duo this season, Cutrone and Keane. I love the supporting team as well, with Lofaso our centre forward. We look so potent and so threatening every time that ball goes into the box as Keane then heads it just wide the post. I think we will score today. We made a great start to this first half. 9 minutes to go, but I think we're definitely going to score. We deserve to. Cut to the next highlight being me going, that's the final score then, 0-0. As Cutrone finds Keane, and Moise is inside, and oh, it's another brilliant stop by the goalkeeper. At this rate, it will finish 0-0, because this goalkeeper is in inspired form. I don't want to start off with a 0-0 draw and back-to-back games without a win. We've got Juventus next, and whilst they're not currently top of the table, you expect them to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. They'll probably be our main threat this series domestically, so I'm really excited for the game, but I want to start off with the win, get some confidence going, but we've played very well in this game. The goalkeeper's been inspired forward, but there's Cutrone winning it back and find Moise Kean, and there is the first goal. Moise Kean fires it home, and the top scorer has done it once again. Lazio 0, Palermo 1. It was coming. You knew we'd score eventually, and Patrick Cutrone, with great hustle, not for the first time in this game, wins it back, sets up his strike partner, and Moise Kean fires it home at the near post. 8 goals already this season for Moise. He's been in unbelievable form. form. 1-0 Palermo, and a great little finish. Good hustle there by Cutrone, winning it back for the third time in this game, and Nicolo Barella has just made it 2-0 with a wonderful goal, and surely wrapped the points up with a failed celebration. You know, a moment ago, Cutrone won the ball back down the left-hand side and won us a free kick, and I said during that passage of play, which in the end came to nothing, Cutrone reminds me of Carlos Tevez, a real bulldog that puts the pressure on the back line, hustles so much, and continuously runs and applies pressure all game long. And that goal there came from Cutrone winning it back, just like our first goal. 2-0, lovely goal by Barella, but give the credit to Cutrone for once again hustling like a madman. I've always been a huge fan of Tevez, even, admittedly so, when he first played for West Ham, infamously of course. I never forget the goal he scored from the free kick against Spurs. But I tell you, like the guy's ability is so good. He's such a great striker, but the reason I've always loved Tevez is because he hustles so much. His work ethic is so admirable, and I just love players that are like that. Regardless of how good they are, they still give 110% every single game. I have to admire a player like that, man, seriously. But anyway, it's 3-0. Nicolo Barella has bagged this brace, and this has been a quite emphatic win as well. I'm talking very casually here, but this has been an unbelievable win. Lazio 0, Palermo 3, a brace for Barella. Keane's got a goal as well. Cutrone's played fantastic. The whole team has been great, and what a bounce-back victory as well. Losing at home to Bologna, our first defeat of the season, but this has been sensational. Well, there it is then. What a victory here in Rome. Lazio 0, Palermo 3. That's got to be one of our best wins of the series so far. That was a quite fantastic display. And the crazy thing is, it could have and really should have been more. 12 shots, 6 on target. Look at where all of our shots came from as well. Right in or just on the edge of that Lazio penalty area. If it was not for their goalkeeper, we would have won this game 4, 5, 6-0. I mean, we were fantastic. So for man of the match, Keane got a goal and assist. We saw Barella bag a brace as well. But I am going to give it to Cutrone for those 2 assists and his general play all throughout the game. He was a real hustler, and that is what we need in this Palermo team. He's our Carlos Tevez, baby, and that was a brilliant way to start today's episode off. What a win. So second game today, and what a match this is going to be. Second playing host of third in the match I've been so excited for since the season began. It's our first battle versus Juventus, and I'm really hopeful we can get another 3 points here and try and cut the gap between us and Napoli right now, who are top by 7 points. So our team is going to be the exact same team as the one to beat Lazio by 3-0. So once again, Mariani will start as centre-back alongside Bonifazi, and Rolando Mandragora will play alongside his former team in the central midfield role. And as for the Juventus team, what a side they have got. 4-2-3-1, and the whole first 11 is amazing. The defence is fantastic, the midfield is stacked, and the attack looks threatening as well, with Gonzalo Higuain, the striker tonight. This is going to be such a tough test, but I'm really excited for it, and I believe we can win as well. Our first battle with Juventus, let's get these 3 points, now another magical victory. Fasso through to Moise Keane, first time flick finds Barella, and now to Cutrone, who's all alone. It's Patrick Cutrone, oh what a save by Szczesny, and oh Keane! Keane went for the ambitious acrobatic effort. I think he had to do that in order to reach the ball and prevent it from going out of play, but just over the crossbar, and a golden chance spurned by our top scorer. I mean, we're not going to blame Keane because that was really difficult technique. He was at full stretch to reach the ball as well, just couldn't keep it down. And what a save by Szczesny as well to deny Cutrone. But it's been a great start to the game though. Long may it continue. Pat on the ball once more as Keane ahead of him as the dummy runner. And Cutrone will try his luck from range, and Szczesny once again denies him as he turns behind for a corner this time. Still 0-0. We've been a much better team in this first half an hour though. And just like in the game against Lazio, I'm sure we will open the scoring at some point and go in front. We deserve to. Just need to be a little bit more clinical. One more chance just before the break here to Juventus. Oh, Calabria couldn't get there, and Matuidi with the final kick and a half fires it just wide the post. That is a real let-off. Calabria at full stretch couldn't reach it, and Blaise Matuidi fires it wide. Still 0-0. Surely at some point someone's going to go in front. Luca Moroni down the right-hand side. Nice through ball to Gonzalo Higuain. And the French-born Argentine striker takes it around Bonifazi. And a good chance here for the former Napoli man as he cuts inside. Oh, just over the bar there. Still goalless. Juventus now coming out of their shells. They ended the first half strong. They've started the second half strong. I'm almost certain someone's going to score at some point. There's no way this game is finishing 0-0. Absolutely no way. Oh, some bad news I've just seen as DeMarcos put a tackle in Cutrone, a fair one. That Pat has gone down and stayed down. We're down to 10 men right now, and Dybala shoots and it's the post. And Mariani gives to Calabria. Oh, no. That's all my fault. That's all my fault. I tried to pass out from the back. I never like to press the circle button and oof it. I gave it straight away, and Gonzalo Higuain fires Juventus in front. And whilst we were temporarily down to 10 men, I can't blame that for the goal. I can only blame myself. Tried to pass out from the back, gave it away. And if you're going to do that with a team that features Gonzalo Higuain, one of the best and most lethal strikers in European football right now, you're always going to be punished. 1-0, Juventus in front, and what a terrible error by yours truly. Higuain's goal to game ratio has been nothing short of quite remarkable for both Real Madrid, for Napoli, and now for Juventus as well. And I've only got myself to blame for gifting him one of the easiest goals he'll score in his entire career there. But here's Mandragora on the ball against his former club, looking for space, finds it. Rolando Mandragora denied by Szczesny. Great work there by number 99, but an excellent stop. Still 1-0. We deserve a goal in this game. Can we get one and get back on level terms? Still time, but Juventus now are looking very threatening every time they come forward. Higuain, the goal scorer on the ball, has me on my heels, plays it across. That's a great block initially, but the second choice to post it straight back to Spinazzola. And okay, the first goal was my fault, but for that one, well, I can't really be blamed, can I? Higuain cuts in from the right, eventually plays it across to Spinazzola. First shot blocked, second shot off the post, and for the third time the rebound goes to a Juventus player, and Spinazzola was not going to miss the open goal from 6 yards. 2-0, Juventus will get the win. It's going to be back-to-back losses at home for Palermo as well. A little bit concerning here in Sicily, but they are the better team, so we're not going to feel too bad about it. But that was a real stroke of misfortune for that goal. Just couldn't get it clear. Well, I was excited for this game. It was the one I was looking forward to the most since we began the season, but unfortunately just couldn't find any goals in this one despite playing very well, and Juventus punished us then for a bit of bad defending for the first goal and a bit of bad luck for the second. 2-0 the final score, and they deserved the win. I think they were the better team on the balance of play. You would have seen the highlights. We had some good chances ourselves, but just didn't take them. And with 11 shots and 5 on target and 54% possession, yeah, they deserved the 3 points. And I'm annoyed at how the goals came about, don't get me wrong, because they both could have been prevented, but they were the better team, and we shan't complain. But for man of the match, it will go to Gonzalo Higuain. Bagged that first goal to get them in front, and then got the assist for the second goal. Did he? Did he? I don't think he did. It was a shot which hit the post from Dybala, wasn't it? We'll give Higuain man of the match anyway, because he did play quite well. And Juventus did deserve the win. They did deserve the win. And once again, transfer talks have broken down. Andrea Ingegneri, who could have moved to Perugia, has decided not to leave the club. I mean, we can't sell any players right now. Every single player we've got is rejecting moves. But a bit of bad news following on from that loss to Juventus. So we have now hit our financial objective, which was to increase the club worth of our club by 100%, to do that in 3 seasons, and we did it in 1. So delighted with that. That's our financial objective hit. So third and final league game of today's episode as we take on Spal away from home. Interestingly enough, this was the scene of our first ever competitive win of the series when we beat them here last year in the Coppa Nazionale. But heading into this game, aiming to bounce back and going back to our normal league lineup as well, which means that Mandragora, who did play the last 2 games in centre mid, will drop back to CB, and also Melagoni will feature for the first time today in the central midfield role, along with Barella, Mejia, and Lofaso in the cam role as well. So third game, Spal, let's return to winning ways and make sure it doesn't become just 1 win in our last 3. We need these 3 points. So second half begins, still tied at 0-0. Not a good first half at all from either side, but second half has begun the way we want to see, with Palermo on the attack. Lofaso to Mejia, gives it him back. Lofaso, can he sort his feet out? Oh, good save by the goalkeeper, and cleared. A little bit fortunate there to still have the ball in his possession after I thought I lost it, but an excellent stop there. That's the only shot of the game so far, as we're still tied at 0-0. I'm sure the game is going to get a little bit better as the second half gets underway, but still 0-0 and a bit of a damp squib right now as Melagoni turns his man and lets fly, and Lofaso blocks his shot and it goes behind for a goal kick. That sums the game up so far. Oh, what? The referee's just given a penalty, and Spal have a chance to score from 12 yards, and I can't believe what's just happened here. I cannot believe what's just happened. They just whipped across into the centre, and Mejia In what world is that a penalty? How is that a penalty, referee? Spal have a chance to go in front. I can't believe that. Mbolo's the man who's going to take it, and Cragno is sent the wrong way, and Spal have gone in front. I absolutely can't believe that. In what world was that a penalty? I think the referee was just bored. I think he was just bored. It's been such a poor game. He thought, I've got to spice this up a little bit and try and get someone a goal. Penalty converted by Mbolo. 1-0. We might be set for back-to-back defeats and also 3 defeats in our last 4 games. I'm speechless, absolutely speechless. We don't get the luck from referees, do we? You saw in the last season the infamous own goal from Cragno, and now this penalty as well. I can't decide which was the worst decision, but there's Moise Kean putting us back on level terms and giving us the goal and putting his hand to the ear and saying, I can't hear you boys, where's the referee? Where's the referee? Come here, referee. Come here, son, I want to word with you. That was never a penalty. Well, it's 1-1, and our top scorer has put us back on level terms. Great work by Lofasa there, taking one for the team, and also, to be fair, the ref did give us advantage there. But it's 1-1, Keane with the equaliser, back to square one, and rightfully so. There could be one late chance for Spal to win the game here, and Lissandro is through and has won it for them as well. A great driving run from Mbolo, pokes it through the gap to Lissandro, and Spal are going to claim just their 5th win of the season, and that's going to be it. That's going to be that. It's going to be 3 defeats in our last 4 games. I don't believe it. A great storming run by Mbolo, so direct, picks out Lissandro, who was just onside despite Rolando calling for offside. He was onside, no doubt about it, and Lissandro Lopez has given Spal surely a late winning goal, and us a very damaging defeat. We started the game outside the top 3, we'll end the game outside the top 3. Oh, this is going to be a huge blow. But here's Cutrone running through. Oh, off the crossbar by Pat, and away by Spal, and that will be the game. Oh, Cutrone running through, but hits the woodwork, and that'll be the game. Spal are going to win it. Oh, what a crazy end to this game. Spal get the win, and that is such a damaging defeat, man. We didn't play that badly, particularly in the second half. The first half was terrible. In the second half, lots more chances for both teams, but Spal get the win in a game full of controversy, but it's the 3 points to the hosts. I mean, the first half was awful. There was nothing to report, and then the referee gave that very dubious penalty, which Spal converted and ended up winning the game late on through a lovely assist by Mbolo for Lissandro Lopez. So Brian Mbolo at Spal will get man of the match for an 8.6. Caused me problems all game long. He was just too hard to stop, too direct in this game. And Spal get the win. We stay outside the top 3. 3 defeats in 4. This is really worrying form. So 4th and final game today, it's Atalanta away in the Coppa Nacional, the 3rd round. And I feel like this is the perfect time for a cup game to come round as well. With a really poor run of form in the league, we need a distraction, and hopefully this game will prove to be just that. 4-1-2-1-2 wide for the game, and a fully weakened side making changes to the entire first 11 and the bench as well. Rinaldi in goal, back four of Rossi, Mariani, Beluschi and Rispoli the captain, with Maggiore in the DM area, and the Gallo triplets in the left midfield, right midfield and attacking midfield role. Del Monte and Pinamonti are up top, and this is a chance for the fringe players to show me they deserve more minutes in the first team after a really bad run of form. Atalanta, 4th game today, let's get the win and return to winning ways. So early chance here for Atalanta, and they've gone in front. Oh no, anyone but him. Gaetano Monachello, last season one of our heroes in our title winning side, who's just given Atalanta the early lead, and the hosts go in front, and when it rains it pours. It's 1-0 to Atalanta, and anyone but Gaetano Monachello to give them the lead, man. Anyone but him. I should have re-signed you. You got no chance of coming back now, mate. So second half begins, we're still trailing by 1. You know, we played much better than the hosts in the first half, but you wouldn't have seen it, because whilst our general play was good, our finishing was atrocious, and thus we still are trailing. I'm sure there will still be more chance in the second half to get back in the game, but if we are to get back in the game, we'll have to rally back from 2 goals down. A great strike there. We have been a better team, honestly, we have been, but Atalanta have hit us with 2 goals. They have doubled their lead, and I don't know what to say. Well, this is going to be really bad, man. 4 defeats in our last 5. Our start to the season was unbelievable, but since then our form has been trash. And, well, we're in trouble. We're in deep trouble as that shot cannons off the post, and then the rebound is put in by Kurtic. It's 3-0 to Atalanta. One of the first signings I ever made in career mode. Jasmine Kurtic makes it 3-0 to the host. This is terrible. We are all over the place. And we had such an amazing start to the season, but since then, I mean, you wouldn't think so. We've been absolutely awful. We trail by 3. I don't know what to say. We're in deep trouble. That's what I will say. Molina on the ball for Atalanta, trying to find space to get inside here. Finds Monachello. It's 4. It's 4-0 to Atalanta. Gaetano Monachello has bagged his brace, and the hosts have humiliated us. I can't... Oh, nutmeg. Nice. As Gallo plays it through to Dalmonte, and Dalmonte makes it 4-1. Oh, well. That was a wonderful assist by Gallo there. And it's 4-1. But I can't believe this. I absolutely... That was really nice from Alessandro Gallo there. But it doesn't matter. We've lost the game. We've been totally humiliated. 4-1 to Atalanta. We deserve a consolation goal, because you heard me say it just before Atalanta scored their second. We actually played really well in this game, but our finishing was really poor. But as for Atalanta's, their finishing was crisp. We've lost the game. We're out of the cup. It's 4-1. It's 4 defeats in 5. This is terrible, man. We are all over the place. Well, if nothing else, you guys have been treated to a fantastic episode for action and drama and goals. No doubt about that. But... oh my word, what a terrible way to end today's episode. Our worst defeat of the series so far, a thumping, humiliating 4-1 defeat. And for man who actually have to give it to our former bro, who's never coming back to Palermo, that's for sure. Gaetano Monachello bagging a brace as Atalanta dump us out of the cup. And after 4 defeats in 5, well, the January transfer window is almost here. We need to make major changes, that's for sure. Because right now, as it's going to enter in the next episode, I think we have to sell some players to sign some players. Because our team at the moment, just currently, is not getting the job done. But that will end today's episode of Club and Country, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do leave a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic Monday night. And I'll see you for the next episode of CNC, where the January transfer window will open very soon. Bye.